Yo, 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 we are back on a Monday night. I think this is our first Monday night in quite a while. So we are ready to get this thing kicking. But before we do, I'm just going to tell you real quick. Almost exactly 2 weeks ago, I got back from my trip to Korea. And the soju was drank. And the food, all the barbecue I could eat, naengmyeon, which is like a cold kind of noodle-based dish. I ate some samgyetang, which is kind of like a chicken dish. I ate some sujebi, jjajangmyeon. Oh, I just ate the shit out of everything, and I quite enjoyed it. And to be honest, I actually didn't gain as much weight as I thought that I was going to gain. So I'm really happy with that. But I did gain some, and I've been back at the gym for about a week and ready to go. So yes, unfortunately, I am back in lame Ohio food. But to be honest, in Ohio or in the United States in general, and even when I was living in Korea, I basically eat the same thing when I'm on a diet and I'm really paying attention. And even when I'm not on a diet, I eat the same thing. I know you guys are going to find this crazy. Most people do, but I just eat the same lunch and dinner every single day. Never have eaten breakfast. And throughout the week, I just eat the same exact meal. And that is grilled chicken with broccoli, onions, and some vegetables mixed in there. It's kind of like a chicken stir fry, to be honest. And danbaekjil, which is Korean for protein shake. So I have a protein shake for the lunch and the dinner option. And the only difference between being on a diet and not being on a diet is that not on a diet, I just kind of eat a lot more kind of snacks, or instead of like one cheat meal on Saturday nights, which is what I've been doing when I'm on diet, I'll have like a cheat meal Friday, Saturday, and maybe sometimes Sunday. So it turns into like 3 or 4 different cheat meals and then a couple beers here and there. But when I'm on a diet, I'm pretty much no beer except for that Saturday night cheat meal. So we're back on it. And, 3 weeks off the diet is, don't feel much different other than I have noticed the last couple of days. I feel like I have less energy at the gym, but that's because I'm not putting in a lot of calories to give my body that extra calorie intake. But I'm sure you guys don't want to hear about that. And let's get into Michael's set here. Speaking of Korean BBQ, if you do guys follow me on Instagram, which you can see up there in that top right corner is my Instagram, you will have seen that on Saturday, I think I told you guys about this before, I had created my own Korean barbecue table. I bought a Korean barbecue on Amazon, like the little kind of piece, cut out a circle in the table, this wood table, and insert it perfectly, and voila, we have our own Korean barbecue when we want it, because there are no Korean barbecue places in Columbus that are worth my money. So might as well save a lot of money. And Whole Foods and Costco, they do have, it's called pork belly, which is, in Korean, it's called samgyeopsal. They have that relatively cheap. And so we just buy that in the bulk and we cook it on our own. And it's just as good, or definitely better than what you have here in Columbus as options. So if you were in Columbus and I actually like you, I might treat you to that. But you guys are not in Columbus, and I don't know how many of you I actually like. Just kidding. We first have to have a party at Adrian's house, though, because Adrian's BBQ, just American barbecue, is, in my opinion, much better and seasoned than just having a Korean barbecue smash. So yeah, Adrian is the master chef. Let's have a party at his house first. Okay, so are you guys ready to get into Michael's set? We do have another older new set, I think, in the works, and that should be getting ready coming up. But if you guys have checked the schedule, there's not really a ton on the schedule. So you should, if you really want to turn some stuff in, should be able to do that, because right now all we have is tonight with Michael's set. And then next Saturday is Colin Sasha duel number 3, where they're going to settle the debate on who is the better duel here and who's going to win the majority duel. And then the Monday, a week from tonight, we have Sasha's dual set winner since he beat Colin last time. Colin paid for that set, and that will be next week at this time. But after that, so a week from tonight, we don't have any sets. Old or New set 12 would be coming soon, but I don't know when that's actually going to be turned in. So that might be the following Saturday. But after that, we don't have anything. So all you people that were complaining before we left for Korea that, we're so backed up, I can't turn in sets, blah, 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 blah. You have no response now. So just go ahead and turn them in. Let the floodgates open. Okay. So, Michael, what do you got for us today? That is what we are going to find out. He says this. He says, "Hey, Cap, welcome back from Korea. Hope you had a great time." I did. "While you were gone, I came up with a set list, so here it goes." Now, before I say that, the last thing I wanted to mention about Korea was the absolute beautiful weather that we had the whole time we were there. I think it rained 3 times the whole 3.5 weeks we were there. Other than that, it was like sunny and 72, 73 every single day. It was like the perfect weather, which is why we chose to go in May. Because when we usually went in July, because I was timing it with the Honda shutdown so that I could have a week vacation for free, it's like the worst time in Korea because it's really humid, it's really hot, and it's the rainy season, so it rains a lot more. But not in May. May was perfect. And now I've been back, and it's not been too bad here in Columbus, although starting, like today's cold. It's actually cold. I'm wearing this because it's actually cold in our house, which I'm not complaining about that because in the forecast, it looks like Ohio is going to be starting on Thursday in the 90s, and on next Monday, it's going to be 95 degrees in Columbus, they said, and it's going to stay like that for the rest of the week of next week. Not looking for the air conditioning bill. Looking forward to that. It's going to suck. Okay, done with that. Number 1, he says, this is Antonio's Love Jungle. Antonio Banderas. Love Jungle by Marc Bonilla. Marc Bonilla is back. This is back from the EE Ticket album he released in the 90s, so it's going to have a 90s sound to it, I'm sure. This tune is a cool, funky song, fairly straightforward, although at one point he releases his inner Steve Vai making some weird noises. Like from his mouth and his body, or are we talking like the weird noises that Steve Vai does on his guitar? Because I really, really dislike when Steve Vai dances or makes weird kind of like strange body movements when he plays. I know he's trying to be showmanship and stuff like that, but I'd rather him just not do it. He says, this is going to be before a super tasty solo. Can't wait to hear that. You may not love this one, but you will certainly like it. I'm telling you, I don't think there's a single Marc Bonilla song that I've disliked, and, you know, a couple of them, or one, has made it on my top 40 list because he's definitely a great guitar soloist. So here we go with Antonio's Love Jungle. And then I got to catch up with your guys' comments. Here we go. Is that loud enough? Let me turn it up. Oh, I thought that was my microphone. Ooh. This almost sounds like this would be on a soundtrack for like the movie Boomerang, you know, with Eddie Murphy. Yeah, this is totally, even though it's 90s, it sounds very 80s. But I like it. Especially when there's no singing. Scott, it's probably good that nobody's listening to me because I was just rambling. I'm waiting for this solo. Ivy, I actually feel like the background, like that, the keyboard, makes it sound like a Paula Abdul song already. that was a nice little run. Ooh, very jazz-oriented stuff in this song. Ooh, that was pretty cool. Yeah, this is so 90s. I would even say 80s. Yeah, Michael, I also saw your Instagram story of the band last night. I think you rightly said, Michael, that isn't my favorite Marc Bonilla song. It is got that pretty cheesy feel to it. Definitely has kind of a very jazz influenced. Okay. I've always said Marc Bonilla's best quality is his phrasing on his solos. Yeah, and that bend. And I would say, other than this part right here, it kind of lacked like a catchy melody that repeated itself, unless I wasn't paying attention.
Oh yeah, dude, what a shredder. Now let's really kick some ass.
Good. Sounds all right. All right. It's maybe I spoke a little too soon. I will caveat by saying, not a bad song. Definitely not a bad song, but probably my least favorite Marc Bonilla song so far. Only because of the just cheesiness factor of like, yeah, it didn't have as much groove. It was much more jazz influenced. I did like his solo, of course, because his phrasing's wonderful, but yeah, probably wouldn't put that on a playlist. I probably would be embarrassed if it came on in the car and I had friends in the car, which, remember, is one of my litmus tests for a song that goes on a playlist. And I do want to mention, Jason, you're absolutely crazy if you're going to say that he's not really good. If you think Justin Timberlake is not really good, you're just hating, because I'm not saying you have to like boy bands or stuff like that, but he's like one of the few that actually knows music, writes his own shit, is not a product of just what they made him, and he can fucking dance. So you can't just say that. I'm not saying I love JT. I'm just saying you got to give him credit, because he's written some fabulous songs, and he always had an influence, and he wrote half of it, if not more than half of it. He wasn't just what I would call a Justin Bieber type. Okay, I'll stop there. But you can't say he's bad. He's not bad. You can say you don't like him, but that's an opinion. That's different than he's bad. Anyway, let's get to number 2. Number 2, is a familiar foe that we have, who I have been liking more and more. This is called Iron Skyline by Odd Logic. So Odd Logic has been making it on this channel quite a bit. I have a feeling we're going to go through the whole discography because of Michael himself. He says this is off the Effigy album, the Rocks album, as Colin calls it, which is a concept album with a story about an alternate life where someone has found a way to block the sun in order to control the people. I'm not really into fantasy kind of ideas like that, but Memories of Light was off this album. Memories of Light is one of my favorite songs. It starts off with a cool Zeppelin-like riff. It's got recognizable verses and chorus, which is in halftime, so Cap will like that. You're spelling out a great song already. After the second chorus, the opening riff returns. It then goes off to develop different melodies, riffs, and moods. It ends with the chorus, but there is a catch. As is typical of them, they like to mess with your ears, so even though two verses have the same melody, they may have a different riff behind it each time. At the end of the chords of the chorus are At the end, the chords of the chorus are recognizable, but the words are spoken first instead of sung, and then a new set of lyrics for the chorus comes in. Also, it's no longer in halftime. I love when bands do stuff like this. I have to really pay attention to what's going on. This is fucking 10 minutes long. Manny will be proud of the length. Don't worry, Cap. It's a fast 10 minutes. It better be, and it better be worth it. But the way you just described it sounds really good. So let's get into this shit. Okay. Ooh, I like that splash. Halftime. I like how he's doing the cadence along with that 16th note pattern. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. Offbeat. Nice descendant run. Good. The iron. Black, black. Back to the verse. I like that guitar part. It's very similar to kind of like a stream of consciousness kind of. Woo! Nice drum fill there to go into this part again. Back. I'm already gonna say it. Man, Odd Logic is really there is a lot of similarity in their structure and Dream Theater songs. Nice. Nice riff here. And way to like build and transcend into a new part comfortably. No! There's that growl again that was, at least for me, introduced in the last song we had Saturday. Man, I love the sound of fucking trash cymbals. China Trashes just sounds so good. Ooh, nice switch. Adrian, would you say you don't like his cleans? Because I think his cleans are beautiful. And I would say, so far, I like his growls too. Ooh, brrrr. I think I'm going to make a bold statement at the end of this.
Watching the world through his iron skylight has another guitar.
Beautiful. How do you not like his cleans, Adrian? You're crazy. This is a weird Adrian take again. It's like one of the few artists in this genre or genre that we listen to on this channel that has like very nice cleans. It's not even close to power metal. This is like not at all power metal, which is why I like it. Yeah, I get if you like the harsh vocals more, but to not actually like his cleans is weird. He's got a great voice. Nice. This is a replay of that first verse. You can tell by the drum beat, I think it's almost the same, but he's doing a little more ghost notes in it. Very tight drummer. And he goes right back to the ride cymbal again too. Agreed, Ivy. One, two, ba. Ba. So Don, have you listened to these guys outside of what's been played on the channel? Ooh, I like this part. Nice little guitar harmonies. One, two, three, four. Ivy calling out Jason. Black it. Ooh, I like how the bass drum is carrying it. It's like a syncopation. Makes the feel of this part move. Yeah, it almost sounds like Sounds like a... I can't think of the word. Yeah, there you go. Doomy. I could take that. A little bit of doomy. Cha. There's that trash again. Ooh. Throws in some fast 30-second notes. Ooh. Nice cymbal choke there to end this. I already fixed it, Michael, but thank you for the reminder. So when is this last chorus going to come up, or has it already happened and I missed it? Where you said that they do something with voices. Oh, it already happened. Guess I wasn't paying attention enough. It's ending? That was a fast 10 minutes. I think that's why I missed it, because I thought, oh, we still have another 3 or 4 minutes left in this song. That was a very, very fast 10 minutes. And I think worth it. That song would pass the test, and that's probably going to go on a playlist for me. All right. I did not expect that end to come so soon. I thought we had a whole nother chorus to go because that was fast. So, as always, Odd Logic keeps impressing me, and I said I was going to make a bold statement in the middle of it, and the bold statement that I was going to say is, in purely progressive terms, I think this is, like, in my opinion, the next Dream Theater. Like, they don't do as many intricate technical runs, but as far as like a lot of the way their parts are constructed is very like progressive Dream Theater-ish. Like it reminds me of a lot of older Dream Theater stuff. Yeah, with a little less technicality and craziness. So yeah, I like these guys a lot and looking forward to hearing more from them. So keep bringing them, Mr. Michael. That would something Adrian would say. All right, let's get to number 3. He says, More Human Than Human by Rob Zombie. Okay. But there's a new wrinkle. For what I believe is the first time in the history of this channel, the song is used to accompany some football highlights. What? Okay. On purpose? Like the song actually originally intended to do that? Or someone redid it? I like the song, but don't love it. But it goes fabulously with these highlights of Jim Brown, who was voted the greatest NFL player who ever played a few years back. A few years? A long time ago. If you don't know him, he played for the Cleveland Browns in the mid to late 50s into the mid 60s. He's the only NFL running back who averaged 100 yards per game for his career, which is a lot. And also over 5 yards per carry for his career, which you have to remember too. This isn't a time when people weren't passing. So to average this and to do what he did, I'm adding to what Michael said, in an age where basically all offenses did was run the fucking ball, is pretty impressive. He led the league in rushing 8 of his 9 years he played before retiring at the age of 29. In those 9 years, he broke the all-time rushing record that stood until both Walter Payton and Emmitt Smith broke it, but it took them many, many years than the 9 Brown did it in. Brown was an All-American in college in football, lacrosse, and track and field. The opening highlight, you see a blitzing linebacker hit Brown in the backfield, and then Brown just throws him to the ground. You will note it often took a gang to tackle him, and there was often a trail of bodies behind him. Enjoy. Feel free to rewind any part if you wish to see something again. You don't need a filter, it won't be blocked. So here we go with some football highlights to fucking Rob Zombie. Oh, wrong one. Ah! Sorry. I think that was... Maybe I went to the wrong back one. Football is the first and foremost a running game that will never change. It did change, but... Is there music? Okay, I was like... Okay. I love this song. Nice. Is my head going to be in the way? Should I move? Maybe I'll make me smaller. I'm going to make these smaller. That way I'm not in the way. I gotta make it louder. Nice. Ooh, nice spin. Wow, that's like the whole team tackling him. Uh-oh, I'm getting blocked. Ah! I'm getting blocked. It says it detects stream belonging to someone else. I'm getting blocked. What the hell am I supposed to do? Okay, real quick. I'm pausing. It says, warning, heads up, we've detected video in your stream belonging to someone else. You said it wouldn't get blocked, bro. Yeah, I was going to say, if it's football highlights, it's not like the song that's going to get blocked. It's the actual old footage of football. So what should I do? Because if I keep going, the stream's definitely going to be taken down. Yeah, but it's even though he did it himself, NFL highlights are belonging to the NFL. So should I make it small? I bet you if I make it smaller, Jason, it's not going to help. It hasn't helped with everything else. Let's see. Let's try to make it smaller. I bet you it's still going to be a problem. Maybe I should put a filter on too. I'm waiting for the warning to go away, which it still fucking hasn't. Shibalo. Shibalo. Would that help? But if we turn it upside down, it's kind of pointless. We're not going to be able to watch it. Make me bigger. I'll try that, but I don't think it's gonna help, but we can try. Okay, I'm bigger and it is smaller. That's what she said. Okay, I will wait till this goes. It's still not freaking turning off. I don't know what to do. This is a really long warning, heads up. So let's see if we leave it like this, what happens? Let's just try it. And if we get taken down, then I'm just going to black it out. How about that? Give it 20 more seconds. And then, okay, we're back to excellent connection. So I'm going to let it go. And then if it comes back up again, I'm just going to stop it. Here we go. It's a good song anyway. You can kind of see him running through a bunch of people. He really knows how to spin out of tackles. I've never really watched Jim Brown all that much, or highlights. But after watching this, he spins out of tackles quite a bit. He gets hit and then turns. Bah, bah, bah. Yeah, he was a big dude. Does anybody remember the Refrigerator Perry who played for the Bears? When he ran it into the end zone a couple of times? You ain't stopping that dude. Good luck. You can have the whole team jump on his back. Change his arms, good. Running back is supposed to do. Go Bears. I can't wait for the Bears to absolutely tank when they did Justin Fields wrong and think that Caleb Williams is somehow better. He's not. Dude throws like 100 interceptions. And there you have it. Sorry that NFL is trying to still gain money off of somebody else's highlights, but what can you do? But nonetheless, we got to watch at least, half of it before it got stopped. We've had that song on here. Have we had that song on here before? Maybe not. And does that mean if I like that song, I can put it on Casey Kasem's top 20 or top 40 for 2024? It's been on the channel now, if it wasn't before, so. All right, let's get to the next one, which is what I accidentally played by accident. Another Odd Logic song, and it's obviously from the same album as the one before because I saw the background before I clicked off of it. This is called Master of the Moor, also off the Rocks album, as Colin likes to blimey it. Effigy. Recognizable verses and chorus, but it's the proggy section that I like the best in this one. Some good riffs, of course, as well. A couple of cool but short guitar solos, too. Many parts of the proggy section remind me of DT and Haken, so I'm not the only one that's feeling this. It does have a very DT, I would say more than Haken vibe to it. Eventually comes back to the chorus and verse. Let's get into it. I freaking will probably like this one, too. The question is, am I going to like this one more than the other one or vice versa? Nice. Oh God, the Bears are just going to suck just as bad. I can't wait to watch Caleb. I don't like Caleb either. Okay. So far, I don't like this as much as the opening of the last song, but we'll see where it goes. Wow, you guys are already calling it? We were like 10 seconds into the song. Oh, you're talking about the last song, 3. This is song number 4, sorry. Great note there, listen to that. And it didn't sound power metal-ish there, Adrian. Wanna be king. Wow, Adrian has the first song last, and you said you liked it. I like that organ. Look, it's just the fact that in the NFL, you can't run like you do in college. A dual threat quarterback is not as important in the NFL, but in college, it certainly is. Which is why Ohio State wasn't as good last year. Because our quarterback couldn't run. Ooh, I like that. I'm digging this song, but I certainly like the first one better than this. That's a great note. No over vibrato. Does not sound like he's cheesy. Ooh, that was cool. Okay, that was a little power metal-y right there. Just that little tone right there. Nice halftime. Ooh, hear that low B on the bass. Master of the Moor. Yeah, this is very Dream Theater Haken. Yep, and they keep adding. Oh, we got a talking section. Silence! Cool. I think I definitely like the second or the first song better. Nice. Even though it was 10 minutes long, I don't know how long this one is, but yeah, I would agree, Ivy. This is a little more in the Haken-y side with that. Ooh, nice hi-hat here. I love the organ. Ooh, nice stutter on the ride cymbal. Okay, this is my favorite part of the song right here. Woo! I want to be king? Is that what he said? It's a pretty cool shirt, Ivy. Uh-oh, we get some growls here. Woo! King, I want to be king. Yeah, I think I like the energy and kind of flow of the first one better than this. This is a good song, though. Once again, freaking Odd Logic's tearing it up, man. I think I asked this before, but how many monthly listeners do they have? I don't think they have a lot, right? I'm pretty sure they're not that popular. Are they gaining in popularity, or is it just our channel that listens to them? Because I don't think I've ever heard anybody really say anything about these guys outside of it. I don't think I ever, maybe I haven't looked, but are there other people reacting to Odd Logic on YouTube besides us? I'd be quite surprised, but these guys should definitely be getting more attention, in my opinion. And I'm still waiting for the new album to come out by ILO. Has ILO released their damn new album that they said they were going to come out? I can't wait for that shit to come out. ILO was my new best up-and-coming band once they came out with a new album, but I haven't heard it yet, if they have. Still waiting on it. All right, so that brings us to the last song of the night, which is Warm Regards by Mr. Steve Vai. I hope he doesn't do any crazy dancing in this one. Or play with his hair and flip his hair like he does. I'm closing the set with Vi's closing song off the Fire Garden album. It's a pretty tune, fairly emotional, and there's no wankery. It's a great Steve Vai tune. He does erupt here or there for a few seconds, but mostly just tasty, emotional playing. That's exactly what I like. So that's it. I realized my emo set a while back was popular, but I don't know if I can repeat that. If I find a bunch of emotional songs I like, I'll try to do it again. But for today, this is more my MO. Hope you enjoyed it, folks. I definitely have at least 2 songs going on a playlist. I already have the White Zombie song on there. The Rob Zombie song on there. Okay, here we go with Mr. Steve Vai to close us out. Okay. Ooh. Jason, I think your goldfish memory is hitting you again because this is nice. People were complaining that I wasn't talking enough between songs. So, maybe it's just because the songs were short. And actually, we're at like 50 minutes into the stream, so it's not like short. Yeah, I had a bunch of people saying you need to talk more and analyze the songs more. If anything, I talk a lot at the beginning of the stream, which I did today as well. Now I'm going to shut up so I can hear this beautiful music. I really like that. I'm guessing is a bass, or is it something else that's making the bass sound? I will respond, Jason, after the beautiful song is over. Ooh. I like that bend up. I thought he was going to bend down. A nice trill. Oh, I love it when guitar players do that. It's like arpeggiation. A lot of legato playing here. Is this when he hurt himself? Well, this is very legato, which is beautiful. Ooh. Yes. This song's going on a playlist for sure. One of my more light Steve Vai songs. Exactly, Adrian, we agree today. We finally agree. I really like that. What was that? Oh, I thought it was voices, but it's something else. Is that it?
Hello. Well, I think you know me very well now. Thank you for understanding. Remember, life is good.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we could have done without that last part. But that was so good, I think that moved into my second spot, a little bit above the last Odd Logic song. So I think 2, 5, and 4 will go on a playlist. 3 is already on a playlist, so 1 would probably be the only one of tonight. That's 4 out of 5, I guess. Again, didn't dislike the Marc Bonilla song, but I didn't love it. Probably his weakest song by him for me. Ironically, which I said at the beginning was not. So, so Jason, to get to your point, yes, I'm not talking about the MO of talking about the lyrics, but in the very beginning of the channel, I did talk about like the drums and what I liked about this. And for a while now, when we have sets of songs, when there's 5 songs and the live stream is an hour, I am moving quicker from song to song and not really analyzing even the music as far as what I listen to on first listen, as much as I used to in the very distant past. So I have had several people say, man, you didn't say anything. You were talking too much over it. I get that comment quite a bit, actually, in terms of me getting comments, because on my videos, we don't get comments. But when I do get comments, there are several people that have said, man, you talked throughout the song and you didn't even say anything afterwards. So, yeah, it does happen. But anyway, Michael, I think you brought the heat again. For me, it was 4 out of 5. 3 of those will go on a playlist because 1 already is. So I'm satisfied. We just need to unblock Adrian's cloudy vision of what is good music. I feel like he started off strong, and as time goes on in the channel, you just get more and more weird, dude. Just kidding. Adrian always is going to pick great songs. There's just some times where he goes off the beaten path and I don't understand him. But he makes up for it with his great, not Korean barbecue, but barbecue from the South that I see on Instagram that makes me salivate. So I have 20. All right. The first sign of a problem is is denial. Is not admitting when you're wrong. That's such a horrible thing. All right, so next week we have on Saturday Mr. Colin Sasha dual set number 3. And then a week from tonight, we have Sasha's dual set as a winner from duel number 2 with Colin and Sasha. And then we are free game. So turn in those hodgepodges, turn in whatever you want, and we will get to them. The summer is here, so let the summer loving begin. All right, hope you guys have a great week, and we will see you guys on Saturday. Peace out.